I know everybody wants a big stimulus check. A $2,000 stimulus check would be great. We've heard also proposals for $5,000 tariff relief checks, and previously we heard that the Doge dividend could be as great as $10,000. Now, these big stimulus checks or dividends or rebate checks, whatever you want to call them, that would be great, but it would be difficult to pass. That is why we are seeing all these micro relief checks and micro relief strategies coming to the American people. Today, we're going to talk about those and why this makes more sense financially and politically than it does to pass a massive stimulus package that would send $2,000 or more checks to the American people. So let's get right down to it. And if you would benefit from, let's say, $1,000 or $2,000 of relief, go ahead and hit that like button. But now let's get right down to it. So here's what we know. We are hearing that this year our tax returns will be the largest we have ever seen in our nation's history. Some are expecting returns to be about $4,100 per return. Some families are going to receive upwards of $10,000 in their tax refund. Now, if $10,000 could change your financial future, go ahead, hit that like button as well. Let's look at this. It says, Trump economist predicts biggest refund cycle ever and massive checks ahead. It says Trump has to say families could see $11,000 or to $20,000 in savings in the largest tax refund season in the history of the United States. This is going to be big. Now, why am I even talking about this? Well, I'm talking about this because we are about to see millions of households receive some form of relief, some stimulus, if you will, because these checks are going to come probably at the end of January to early part of February. And this right here is going to stimulate the U.S. economy. We're going to see businesses do better come February and March than they're doing right now in the peak holiday season. This is crazy, but this is something that we need to look forward to. But it's not only that, okay? Why are we seeing the largest refund checks ever? Well, there's actually a mix of reasons why. It's usually, mainly because of the one big beautiful bill where we saw no taxes on tips, no taxes on overtime. There's going to be an enhanced child tax deduction. Another one, and this one right here, it's the new $6,000 deduction for seniors. This is an enhanced senior deduction on top of the deduction seniors already receive. So additional $6,000 for people 65 years of age and older. That's another big one. But here's the interesting thing, okay? And this is what a lot of people don't realize. Why are we receiving all these small little, this micro relief as opposed to a big stimulus? Well, I talked about this and I said politically, it would be difficult. Right now, the House of Representatives is pretty slim. Republicans cannot afford to lose, I think, 3 votes. If they lose 3 votes, then they lose the majority. And for the Senate, and this is a tough one, you need 60 votes. You have to have 60 votes to pass some type of massive bill. Well, you got to break the filibuster. The filibuster is at 60 votes. The problem is Republicans have 53. You got Democrats have 47. So Republicans would need all 53 Republicans plus 7 Democrats to vote yes for a massive stimulus bill. The problem, it's not going to happen. We are not going to see it because many Republicans want to pay off our debt first and then give the money back to the American people. This could take decades if it even happens. That right there is the reason why politically it doesn't make a lot of sense to try and pass a massive stimulus bill. Micro relief makes more sense. Like this. Okay, let me show you. Just today, says 9 drug makers cut a deal with President Trump and the Trump administration to slash medication costs. It says the agreement will lower the cost of certain drugs for asthma, some cancers, HIV, and type 2 diabetes, among other conditions. That's going to be good, but it's not going to be enough. This is going to provide relief in the tune of maybe $200 to $500 per year. Again, it's going to be something, and that's for the average person, but it's going to be something. It's just not going to be enough to provide a huge amount of relief. Based off what we're hearing, and this is where it really comes into question, what we've heard from Kevin Hassett multiple times is that under the Biden administration, costs rose by like $3,500 per household. And then under the Trump administration, with the one big beautiful bill and some little tweaks here and there, we've been able to scrape back and get about $1,200 closer. So essentially, we're about $2,300 behind. Okay? This is one of the reasons why the Trump administration, President Trump himself, have said that getting a $2,000 tariff rebate check is in the cards. And he said it's coming in the middle of 2026. Okay? Likely in the summer of 2026. My guess is it will be probably June, July. July at the latest is when they're going to get this done. They need to. Because the Trump administration has been saying the same thing and carrying the same message for many months. That the Biden administration made things difficult. Trump administration is trying to get people back on track and make them whole again. Well, if we are $3,500, our expenses were an additional $3,500. Well, that was tough, right? It was difficult last year and this year as well. But then we kind of came back. And now we're about $2,300 behind where we were many years ago. Well, if we give the American people a $2,000 tariff dividend check, that means they're about $300 behind. The big one, okay, and this was huge, is that we've seen gas prices drop. The Trump administration has been saying that gas prices could reach $2 a gallon nationwide very soon. If that happens, that's going to bring down the cost of food. It's going to bring down the cost of automobiles. It'll bring down the cost of lumber, right? Everything is going to become cheaper as a result of gas prices coming down. Now, with that said, that's just another form of micro relief, providing relief at the pump. President Trump has said this before, that states are the ones that are screwing over their residents because they have these massive taxes on the gasoline. There's a gas tax. Now, the federal government does have a gas tax as well. It's like 18 cents a gallon. But for most states, they charge more for a state gas tax than the federal government does. Okay? That's big. But speaking of the federal government, let me pull this up as well. Look at this right here. It says, Trump says Americans may soon pay no income tax as the White House explores alternative revenue streams. What we've been hearing for some time is that the Trump administration is looking at pretty much eliminating the federal income tax, but it would only be for certain groups, likely the lowest income households, which many of them don't pay any income tax anyway. But that's where we'd start. So again, we're looking at different sections of the economy. How can we help this group? How can we help that group? How can we help the seniors? Or look at this one. I'm going to pull this one up as well. You see it right here. Look at that. It says Trump promises $1,776 warrior dividends for troops. This is going to go out to about 1.4 million U.S. military personnel. Okay, $1,776 a warrior dividend. Okay, this is going out, and according to reports, this right here, you will not have to pay taxes on it. It will be tax-free money. Okay, again, another group receiving some form of micro relief. That's the reason why this is important. We're not going to see a massive stimulus bill. It's just not going to happen because it would be a waste of time, according to multiple lawmakers. The best way forward is to provide relief to those groups that absolutely need it. Again, President Trump, when the federal government was shut down, those 43 days of a shutdown, which we could experience once again come February 1st, keep that in mind. But when the government shut down, we saw SNAP benefits saw a pause. Okay? They saw a pause in their benefits. People didn't receive benefits for a couple weeks. But the Trump administration ensured that people that were receiving WIC, okay, this is for women, infant, children, they received benefits. I think the Trump administration put like $300 million into that account. Okay, that again, he was choosing who was going to receive the relief. That's what we're going to see moving forward. So here's the last thing I want to leave you with. Depending on how this tax filing season goes, how quickly people receive their refunds, this could be big. Or this could be a complete failure, and the Trump administration sometime in the early part of 2026 will have to come out and provide some substantial relief to the American people. So we'll see. It's going to go one of two ways. We just don't know which way it's going to go as of right now. But as soon as we know more, I promise I'll bring you all the latest news and updates as soon as we get it. But again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.